Let's make some herbal shampoo completely, totally from scratch. Store-bought shampoo is actually really mild detergent with other ingredients added. But we're going to work with plants and water only. Worldwide, there are quite a few plants with the reputation of being useful for shampoo. I'm going to work only with the ones that I have available to me in my garden. There is an aloe actually called soap aloe, famous for being useful in this ways. My research has shown me that most aloes have similar properties. I do actually own some soap aloe, but it's a youngster and it's not ready for me to harvest it. Here's a look at it. I also have a strongly medicinal aloe. This was bought as aloe vera, but I think that is a mistake because it is 4 or 5 times as strong and effective as any other aloe vera I have bought. So I'm sure it would work here to harvest the gel for shampoo, but I wouldn't do it because I reserve it for treating wounds and burns, and it is just unbelievably effective for that. Here's my third variety of aloe, bought with no name at a succulent sale at Walmart maybe 10 or 15 years ago, just because it was cute. It doesn't get very big, but my goodness, it is prolific. I have never been able to find its correct name, but I have tested, and the sap from the leaves, the gel, is mildly medicinal. It will help with dry skin and light burns, and I thought I would try it in the shampoo, and in fact, it's quite effective. So today's shampoo starts with a few leaves of this super prolific but tiny aloe, pulverized with the mortar and pestle. As you see, they pulverize just fine, but even though I'm giving them plenty of water, they're not real rich in gel. So we need something to add to them. And I'm going to use 2 other garden plants that are quite well known for hair and scalp health and for cleaning ability. One is lemongrass, which does really well for me, and another is called soapwort or bouncing bet. I'm boiling the 2 of them in plain old tap water. I was pretty generous with the lemongrass because I just harvested a whole bunch of it fresh. And down in the pot, you can see the dried pieces of soapwort root and stems boiling. They're unexceptional looking now. It's beautiful when it's growing. Of all the plants that I'm using, soapwort is the one most likely to produce some suds, but even so, it's not as sudsy as a bought shampoo. It takes a minute to extract the cleaning goodness from these herbs, so I boiled them about 5 minutes, then steeped them another 10 until they cooled enough to handle easily, then added 1 cup of it to my aloe leaves. Blend all that together, strain it out, and it's ready to use. This is a larger amount of shampoo than you would normally use, but is about 1 day's worth, depending on how much hair you have, because it works a little bit differently. Store-bought shampoos are basically very mild detergent with other conditioning agents added. This is not likely to suds to that degree. The soapwort makes it a little bit bubbly, but nothing like purchased shampoo. However, if you work it into your hair and scalp and rinse it out thoroughly, it does do a nice job of cleaning out dust and sweat. It is not strong enough to clean out something really nasty that you got into by accident or hair product usually. It is excellent for soothing irritable scalp that tends to be dry or flake. There is no need to be terribly fussy about the recipe. You can substitute herbs that you have and see how they do, along with the basic outline that I have demonstrated, and you can change the amounts. Worst case scenario, you don't love it and you do it differently next time.